I'm just gonna say Mother Nature is a filthy whore. Oh my god, I'm sick of this snow. This snow fucking sucks. Oh my god, like literally, it's like the sun will be shining, it starts melting away from the old snow, and then boom, get fucking hit again. So, welcome guys. This is Wednesday, and we'll be doing viewer comments. So I just plan on taking all the comments I acquire over the week, and then I'll just bust them out right here. And so yes, guys, we definitely need help with this. So I mean, you got any questions or just comments in general? Hey, drop it, and not just from on this segment, on any of the segments. I'm gonna take them all and then I'll throw them over here. Also follow me on Twitter, Movie Fan, just all one word there. I sound like an old man whenever I start pumping the Twitter because I say things like the Twitter. It's all new to me. It's like Facebook. Facebook I caught on to quickly, but like Twitter for some reason I'm just like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a grandfather on this thing. It's ridiculous. Just open up an Instagram account too. I'll leave all those shit down below, like all the links. So definitely check me out down there. Follow me, all that good shit right there.
Check me out too.
Check her out too. She's got her own Twitter account. What's your Twitter thing?
On Twitter, I'll say My Angel.
She's like a grandmother on this thing too. It's the same thing. We're both old. That's it. Well, I'm old. She ain't that old, but I'm pretty old. So yeah.
I'm like 6 years.
Yes, I am 6 years older than you. I'm an old man. What can I say? All right, so yeah, so here's some comments here. These are just some of the comments that I picked up, and once again, I ain't gonna like the comments I won't really read off, or like the ones that's like, yes, I agree with you. You were right on that, or whatever. I hate those kind of and I don't hate them. I mean, I appreciate you guys yelling at me and everything, but I never really read those out. When I'm like, well, this movie sucked, and they're like, yeah, that movie does suck. I'm like, but I did fill up a lot of it with this. I want to make kind of make this first initial comments video kind of long. But yeah, I want to real quick, just as I was going over the comments earlier today, big thank you to everybody once again, because like I said, when I came back into your guys' open arms. I mean, you guys were very cool, supportive. I appreciate it. I mean, everybody was Melissa 1986, Rice THX 1138, Winter King 1967, My Bloody Sanitarium, 30 Wolfman. I mean, the list goes on and on. Everybody was just like, glad to have you back, Phantom, and it makes a guy feel welcome. So thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Speaking of My Bloody Sanitarium, he commented. He said he actually because we're breaking this whole thing up. We're doing a new format. Busting out 6 to 7 episodes a week instead of the one massive long chunk that I would drop out on Saturday. And but he actually said he preferred the long shows. He said he kind of liked that big long hour to hour and a half long show. But he said he's looking forward to the new format and seeing how it's going to go. So thank you. And I you know what, I kind of want to know. I want to get feedback on that as well. Like if you guys are digging the multiple because I mean I'll be honest with you, I don't see how you guys could have watched the entire hour long, like whatever. Like, I'm literally, as I'm looking back, I was like, my God, like, I never shut the fuck up. I just keep rambling, and no one stops me. So it's like, literally, I don't know, but I mean, I do appreciate it. I mean, if I can find an audience, either, just 3 or 4 people out there that can, make it to the end of the video, hey, that's awesome. But let me know if you guys do, if you prefer, the different, segments we're doing, once a day, or if you guys prefer, just a big, massive, chunk. I'm not saying I'm going to, flip-flop either way. I'm just saying I would love to know, what you guys think about it. So, our boy, Ghostface Kid 101, he hit us up with some Would You Rathers. We got 4 of them. First off, would you rather kill someone you love or yourself? And either way, it's going to be slow and painful. Personally, for me, I couldn't kill anybody I love. If I actually loved them, if it's true love, like it is right here, I couldn't, unless she rearranges the DVDs in a different way, then she's fucking dead. But as far as me just having to offer, I couldn't do it. If it was down to me or her, I'd take myself. And that goes for, the Corn Children and, just about everybody you see on this show. I mean, there's a lot of love for them right there. So I could never even imagine or fathom trying to take them out, if it was down to me and them. I'll definitely, self-sacrifice myself right there. So I'll take these slow, painful deaths. So. What about you, sweetie?
Kill myself.
Kill yourself? Well, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Up next, we got, which slasher film would you want to live through? I'll let you go first on this one. You're saying Scream?
Yeah.
All right. Any particular reason?
No.
You're just going to all right. Fair enough. I thought about this, and I was like, what slasher film would I want to live through? Because it's a very different question than what's your favorite slasher film? I mean, clearly, Halloween. That's my favorite one. But I really want to live through that because, he did say live through, so I'm assuming you make it past part 1 at least. You can at least make it through that first one. Guess what? That don't guarantee I'm going to be okay in part 2. And guess what? Michael Myers keeps coming fucking back. So, literally, I can survive, sure. I can live through it. It's going to be a horrible ordeal. But guess what? He's coming back. So I'm going to take a slasher film that's only got one movie. And I'm going to take kind of an inept kind of serial killer. I just recently watched, and the reason it's fresh in my mind right now because they just released, the Scream Factory just released it on Blu-ray. And I've been watching a lot of these videos and everybody's talking about it right now. I have the DVD over there. It's New Year's Evil. I would much rather live through that because, A, that prick gets busted at the end and he's done and they never make a sequel. So guess what? When this guy survives on New Year's Eve, boom, it's a brand new year and the Phantom still lives. I don't have to worry about watching my back and having this dude come. And plus, he was just a normal guy. Like Myers and Jason Voorhees, dude, they're all they're immortal. They keep coming back. And I don't have it in me to try to survive 17 of these movies in a row. So, and Scream, and I love Scream, that's another one. It's like, these killers are smart. And I'm definitely the Randy of the group. So, sure, Randy survived part 1, but guess what? He did not survive part 2. So, yeah, I'm definitely going with a slasher movie that doesn't have a sequel. My Bloody Valentine, My Bloody Valentine, is because I can also, that dude didn't, Harry Warden didn't, come back, so... Boom. I'll go that route. So, yeah, I'll stick with New Year's Evil, though, because, A, he wasn't really the best serial killer anyways. So, yeah, that's I'll go with that. Would you try cannibalism? You know what? I would. I absolutely would. Now, I wouldn't want to hurt anybody. I wouldn't want to kill somebody just for the sake of eating them. But let's just say, I'm at a supermarket, like a street, the black market. I'm on the black market. They got bootleg DVDs over here, and they're selling firearms, and then someone's like, hey, I have human meat right here. Do you want to try it? And I'm looking around like, is this guy fucking for real? But it's cooked. It's seasoned. Absolutely, I'll fucking try it. Now, I wouldn't do fucking, Cannibal Holocaust, just ripping, trying to eat, No, not like that. Not going to zombie it. I wouldn't eat raw, because I wouldn't eat, raw chicken either, But if it's cooked, seasoned, and, if the dude's already dead, if I had no connection to this dude's death, he's not being killed just so I can eat, but he dies, separately, on his own, and then I happen to come across the food, yeah, absolutely, I'll try cannibalism. What about you, sweetie?
No.
You wouldn't try it at all?
No.
It's just like meat. All right, fair enough. I'll try it. I will try it. And his last question. Would you rather spend a day in the freezing temperatures or scorching temperatures?
Freezing.
Freezing. You want to elaborate, or?
Because it's better than freaking the hot.
Yeah, I'll agree. Even though right now I'm fucking sick of all this snow that we're getting, it's still better than the heat wave. I don't know. I feel like I can bundle up. I can literally just, you can only take so much off. And when it gets really hot, guess what? The fan gets down to nothing. I'm just naked with my mask. I always wear the mask. Picture that, will you? My fat ass just running around with a mask only. That's a scary thought right there. But you can only strip down so much, what I'm trying to say. So when it's fucking super hot, fuck it. I don't do it. But the other hand, I can put a fucking pile of blankets on, and guess what? I'm warm. And now I'm sweating underneath the blankets, and I gotta take some blankets off. Yeah, much rather be in the freezing temps than the super hot temperature. So thank you very much. We got Kelly Riggle Benton. She said I dropped an Exorcist quote the other day on Facebook, and she said that's a movie she can only watch once. terrified the shit out of her, I guess. Never went back to it. And I've already done my Exorcist review, but it's all right. I think it's overrated. I'll be honest with you. It does get better each time I watch it, but wasn't huge on. I was more of an Omen guy than The Exorcist. 13th Wolfman. Now I'm not sure exactly where this came up, but I'm sure I had to mention it because I did do a review on it at one point, and I wasn't a fan. But he wanted to say that Lords of Salem does not suck. He's like it has a slow burning atmosphere, creepy atmosphere, all stuff. It's a throwback to the '70s. Here's where my hatred for Lord. I wouldn't want to say hatred, but my dislike for Lords of Salem come from is I will agree, dude. The movie's almost perfect, and I said the same thing. I don't know which how long ago it was, but on the review I said it was damn good up until the end. Like at that point, it was perfect. The tension was all there. It was slow building. Definitely had this brooding darkness. This kind of it was just so the mood was just crazy, insane, crazy. And once again, direction wise, it's flawless almost. Like Rob Zombie was doing his masterpiece. And even as I'm watching, I'm like, this is Rob Zombie's masterpiece. Like this is it. This is And I remember before, everybody was like, comparing it to like Polanski, which I saw more Kubrick in his directing than Polanski. But whatever, he's fucking doing it, and I loved it. And then at the end, it just breaks out into this weird psychedelic freak out. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And I don't know, the ending, and I know, I do plan on watching it again at some point, because I do feel like I'm being too harsh with the ending. Like, it really, for as much as I thought the movie was great until the ending, I really shouldn't let that ending, kill what happened before there. But it just feels like now that I know that's what it's building up to, like, well, who gives a shit now? I don't know. I personally, I'm just like, I don't know what happened. I remember even saying, like, while I was watching, it's almost like he had this perfect fucking epic, grand movie in front of him. And it was masterfully crafted. And then at the end, he was like, well, I gotta do something crazy and weird because fuck it, I'm Rob Zombie. And he just, he dropped the ball. I'm sorry. That's how I personally feel. I was not a fan, but once again, hey, we're all in the same circle here. We're all family here, so I definitely respect your opinion. And once again, I'm not saying it sucked. I'm just saying overall, I just wasn't big. It wasn't my bag. So Victor, and I hope I'm pronouncing this, my man, right? Ocho, Victor Ocho. He agreed with me on. I said I was not a big fan of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother, or The Adventures of Sherlock. I can't remember what it was. It was the Gene Wilder movie that I was looking forward to, and it just wound up sucking. And he agrees, so thank you for that. Jimmy Maggot, also during one of my DVD updates, I mentioned how I bought a movie called Brain Dead, thinking that it was a Peter Jackson film, and it wasn't. And he goes, "You were thinking of Dead Alive, which I guess was called Brain Dead in Australia," and that's exactly what it was, or New Zealand, sorry. And that's exactly what I was. You're right. That's exactly it. I picked it up thinking. I didn't. Once again, it's my fault for not reading the fact that it has Bill Pullman and Bill Paxton, which it clearly says up here. Like on the DVD, it's like Bill Pullman, Bill Paxton. But I saw Brain Dead. I'm like, Brain Dead, Peter Jackson, and I threw it in the thing. So here's another name I hope I'm getting right. And guys, I am horrible with fucking names. Like I suck. So please don't take offense. Tony Skoronsky. Skoronsky. I'm gonna go with Tony. So Tony, he asked, do we get our DVDs at a discount store? And we do have in a neighboring town. There's a place called Half Price Books. I'm not sure if it's a chain or if it's just a one-off place. But yeah, we start getting them there. I still buy. We usually go to Family Video as well, like whenever they have big sales. Because at least our Family Video lost half its inventory because they put in a Marco's Pizza, which I'm not under contract or trying to tempt it out, but Marco's Pizza is fucking delicious. Like we fell in love with it right off the bat. So yeah, no, we'll buy them there as well, and every now and then I'll be in Walmart and if I can find a good deal do there. But yeah, we've these last few videos, a vast majority of them came from the Half Price Bookstore. However, we kind of slowed down though, because in fact you may not remember it, because when you came in the prices were jacked up. Back when I first started going there, you couldn't find a DVD over $3. Like it was literally, and I'm talking, it was like a library. I mean, it was just like, we're talking racks easily 7 to 8 feet tall. probably about size mine, I guess, about 7x4, racks. And there's like, it takes up an entire wall. We'll just say there's 10 of them or whatever. And then they got some racks in the middle, and then they have tables laid out. And you could never even find one for more than $3. I mean, it was like, that's all it was, $3 and under for DVDs. And it was spectacular. I mean, you can fill up a bag pretty fucking quickly. However, the secret's gotten out. And now everybody's going there, and now they're jacking the fucking price up. And now, like, you're buying, like, used DVDs for, like, $5-6. And it's like DVDs that you can find in the $5 bin at Walmart for $5 anyway. So it's like, it's definitely becoming more of a scam. But yeah, but to answer your question, yes, we do go. So we went to the half price bookstore. So I refuse to pay more than $1 anymore. Like now when I go in there, I'm like, fuck it. If I can't find it for more than $1, I'm just not gonna do it because there's too many DVDs to go through. Like you literally will spend like a day there just going through the DVDs. I mean, they got a really good selection. And finally, we got Andrew Beaver, and he hit us up, and he just basically said on one of the shows I talked about, we had our show, or we was doing a DVD update. I came across The Young Ones, and I started talking about how great that show was. And he said he's very curious about that. I think you need to check it out. And yeah, I will agree with you. Check that out. It really is.
It's horrible.
You can't listen to her.
It's horrible. You can't listen to him because he has crappy movies.
But they are listening to me. They're watching my show.
Yeah,
exactly. See,
they're crappy movies.
They're on
like
they're on my side right here. The Young Ones is really funny. I mean, it's if you're into British humor, it's definitely. I mean, I rank it up there in like top 10 shows of all time. Period. I mean,
I rank it -10.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna beat her. I'm just gonna beat her. You know, I'm changing my answer, Ghostface Kid. I will kill a loved one. Live on the show, but no, it really it's funny as hell. Definitely, it had, like I said, it had this Family Guy quality where it would do these cutaways, random cutaways, just but it's very low budget. So I mean, as long as you don't forget about that because a lot of puppets and shit, but it's fucking hilarious. I mean, it has that British humor. I'm a big fan of British comedy anyway. So yeah. So yeah, definitely check that out. So guys, that wraps it up for our very first viewer comments video. I want to hear what you think. Definitely, hit us up. You can leave a link, leave a comment down below. You can even do video responses. I think that's how you do it now. You just basically leave the link down below, and then I'll follow that link and check it out. Once again, you got questions for me, for Maya. Something to guess now. I'm not gonna lie, the Corner Children are gonna be here a little less frequently than they used to be. But still, yeah, I can stay in contact with them. Misery as well. Want to know how they're doing. Say what's up. Drop some hate mail. We will take hate mail. I don't mind being hated on. So you can do that. Questions, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to do, comments, boom, drop them. So. Unless you got anything else, I'm out of here. So, on behalf of Maya, Movie Phantom, and yeah, out of here.